So good afternoon everyone, welcome to Coventry and welcome back for the 2015 season. Another busy year ahead of both elite and National League racing for us, and we're looking forward to hopefully going one step further in both leagues after finishing runners-up last year. New look team in some cases, some familiar faces, some old faces back, some newcomers coming in. We'll meet them all very shortly. We're going to meet all our sponsors as well. First of all, first in the firing line is our promoter, Mick Horton. Mick, welcome back, and it was a good year last year, but I suppose that makes you even more keen to go one step better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had a terrific season, to be honest, and I think the run we was on, I'll be honest with you, I think, on behalf of all the boys, I think we were going to go all the way, but it's just one of them things, it just didn't happen.
As far as the winter is concerned, nice and straightforward. You built your team, and then unfortunately you had to make a couple of changes in the same position late on, but happy with what you've ended up with. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, it's well documented that there's it's with a lot of teams, with the visa issues and things like that. So, there's become a rider shortage, and we've not left any stone unturned, so to speak. But we've come up with a team, and we're happy with it.
Talk us through what the Elite League promoters did over the winter. We're down to 8 teams this year rather than 10, but it looks pretty strong across the board. The strength at reserve looks higher as well, so it looks very competitive.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, what was a success last season, I think, was the fast track, which was very good, and we're happy to continue that. And so we've brought a few more riders into that fast track, and it has definitely made it stronger. Yeah.
And just looking around Brandon today, the whole thing looks great. You've got the new air fence, which you invested in. The track looks superb, and we're all set to go.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we brought our track man back from a couple of years ago, Terry. He's doing a great job, and as I say, we've invested heavily into a new air fence, and just looking around it looks absolutely fantastic. We had some good support from our sponsors as usual, and we just can't wait.
Busy year ahead. We wish you all the best for it. Cheers, Mick.
Thank you.
Mick Horton, our promoter, alongside Neil Watson once again. Thank you, Neil. And let's welcome now our sponsors, and once again, 2015, well, 2004 in fact, we became the Coventry Buildbase Bees, and in 2015 we are still the Coventry Buildbase Bees, and Mr Buildbase is John Clark. Welcome home, John, and again, fantastic to see you back here, and another busy year ahead.
It's good to be back. It feels like a second home, and looking forward to it. I think we've got a super team this year, and bring it on.
What do you say to your bosses when you talk about Speedway and the long-running deal here with Coventry? What do you say the sport offers to spend that sporting budget, if you like, in Speedway?
Well, I say please an awful lot. Yeah. I think a lot of our customers, they love motorsports. It's a great way of investing some money, getting some brand profiling out of it, and also seeing our customers and their families, because it's a family sport, and it's good to see the customers bringing their wives, the kids up, and going away with a smile on their face, having earned brownie points and having a lovely evening.
Are you happy with these boys representing the club this year?
I think they're all right. Yeah, I think it's a great team. It's good to see. I think it's good to see Sarge and Jason back. I think it's fantastic to have Robbo on. Magic to have Chris back. Yeah. So I think it's an absolutely superb team. Of course, led by a wonderful manager, and an OK promoter.
Thank you, John. Welcome back. John Clark from Buildbase. Also very long-running sponsors, in fact longer-running sponsors, rider sponsors here at Coventry are Teng Tools, and Colin North is somewhere. Come on, Colin. Welcome back, good to see you. And we talked before about the link which goes way back to late 90s, and the link with Stuart Robson, who's now back with the Bees, so that's a nice start for you there.
Yeah, and the first time I came here to watch Speedway was to see Stuart after we'd just agreed to sponsor him, and I think he fell off on the second bend and was taken to hospital. So I came back the following week and he made it to the third bend, and I wondered what on earth I'd got into, but we stuck with it, and he managed to stay on a few laps after that. So.
Just talk us through what you offer to the riders, because it's rider backing, isn't it?
Yeah, we try to support the riders in a lot of Speedway teams, but at Coventry we do a little bit, well, quite a lot more than we do with many of the other teams, and that they get an allocation of tools and a toolbox for free, and then every time the team wins, any points they score, those points are converted into additional tools. So the more wins they get, the more points they earn, the more tools they get. So it's a win-win situation, providing they win. So
we hope they do. Where else are you involved this season, and is it a busy year in general sporting-wise for you?
Yeah, we're doing other speedway teams, of course, but also British Superbikes. We're doing the Suzuki and the Kawasaki Works teams this year. British Touring Cars, we've got two of the leading teams there. British GT, and then Tengtools International do a lot of sponsorship, which includes Petter Solberg in the World Rallycross, who's just won the championship. Gets a lot of coverage in this country because he's very popular, and lots of other things as well. So.
Well, great to see you back at Coventry, long-term supporters of the Bees, so fingers crossed for a good year. Thanks, Colin.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Colin North. Also on board as team partners once again at NGK, and John Money is here from NGK. Very many thanks, John, and we look forward to your support once again throughout the campaign. All the riders again to benefit from that. Let's meet the team, and first of all, the team manager, back for his third year with us, and again, had a great time last year. Hopefully more of the same. It's Gary Havelock. Harvey, as we say, it went well last year, but what you said to me over the winter was no one actually remembers second place. Second place, it was a good year, but you want to go one step higher.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I used to hate losing when I rode, and I think no different now. I'm a team manager. My first year here was complete and utter failure, but then, to be fair, Mickey completely changed the team for last year, and I'm really, really happy to see more than 50% of last year's team back, because we had a fantastic team spirit last year. I think that's what carried us. Certainly, you know, I think team spirit really comes in when your backs are against the wall, you know, when you're away from home and it's not going right, you know, and some of the results we pulled off last year away from home were sensational. But as I say, at the end of the day, you know, in 10 years' time, nobody's going to remember who was second in 2014. So, you know, this year, obviously, the main aim is to try and get to them playoffs again. And, you know, once you're there, it's anybody's really, and it would be really nice to go on better. Obviously, in the winter, I was absolutely over the moon to be able to get both of our fast trackers back again. You know, we were a bit worried that we might lose James to somebody else, but we got him. And I'm really happy about that. You know, obviously, Robbo and Danny coming in, them two guys who would just fit into any team, really. They're both good guys, good professionals, been around, you know. And obviously, Jacob, our new rider, it might take him a little while. We might need people to give him a bit of a chance to get used to the tracks and stuff. But, yeah, I've got a good feeling about it.
Talking of the track, that was obviously the big talking point throughout last season, but obviously a lot of work's been going on over the last few weeks, and hopefully there won't be too many concerns this year.
Let's hope not, no. You know, I think Terry does a really good job, and I came down a couple of weeks ago for a meeting with him and Mick, and we discussed about, you know, what we need to do and what we're trying to do, and, you know, he looks like he's got the track in a good shape, because when I came here 2 weeks ago, it was 6 inches deep in slop. So let's see how we go.
And the Elite League as a whole, it looks very competitive. Do you worry too much about the other clubs for now, or is it mainly what we do?
No, to be honest, I don't even know who's riding for the other clubs. Really, I mean, obviously the top guys, you know, but when I rode, I tended not to try and worry about the opposition. You know, if you concentrate on keep your own house in order, you get somewhere near.
Well, let's hope we get some results like last year. Superb stuff. Cheers, Gary.
Cheers.
Gary Havelock, team manager. Mick?
Excuse me, David, but will that be translated later for the English?
We'll do our best. I think our video expert here is good at that.
I have to adjust the camera up to me and everybody else.
Let's move on with the team then for 2015. They're going to be given also their race suits as well. First up, the skipper, Mr. Coventry again, Chris Bomber Harris. Great to see you back again, Chris, and a good year last year, and again, hopefully, going to be bigger and better this year.
Yeah, last year was good. Say we failed at the end, but the boys are up for it this year, and I'm looking excited.
Good to be back with a lot of similar riders from last year, and also people that you know coming in as well.
Yeah, it's good to keep the team like we did last year, and say the new ones coming in, we know from over the years. So yeah, I think the team spirit, like Harry said, and everyone, it's going to be great again.
Your testimonial year as well. I'm sure that's caused plenty of stress over the winter months. How's that going?
Stressful. I've lost even more hair than what I already had. So
But hopefully going to be a big day for you.
hopefully, yeah, if we can get it out of the way, and then I can just concentrate on the league.
Do you feel like you know what being a promoter is now?
Yeah, I won't ever do that again.
Prospects for the team look strong. As I say, the league itself looks quite nicely balanced, but looks strong team all the way through, really.
Yeah, I think 1 to 7 we've got a real good side. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be worried about who we're against. They'll be worried about who they're against. So
Fingers crossed. Have a good season.
cheers.
Chris Harris, we're going to collect his race suit. So Chris Harris back as B skipper and once again back as at number 1, and they were a fantastic spearhead last year. We welcome top Dane Hans Anderson. Welcome back, Hans. Good to see you. And it was a great pairing, you and Bomber, last season, and hopefully we're going to get more of the same.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be a little bit difficult to have more 5-1s than we had together, but we were trying. We failed a few times, but not many.
Yeah. Please, you've been a big supporter of riding in England over many, many years, and it's good to see you back again. And the Elite League seems to be actually more Grand Prix riders coming back in.
Yeah, it's always nice. I'd always, like you said, enjoy coming to England and ride. It's important to support Speedway in every country, and many people turn their back on England, but they're slowly coming back because they've sort of realised it's good to be here, and you are, if you don't ride too bad, you're safe the following week as well. As abroad, you never know if you're riding or not.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as this team is concerned, as we say, we've kept several riders from last year, including the youngsters at reserve. Prospects looking good?
Yeah, everyone saw what we did last year, and the team hasn't changed a lot. And some of the riders who's come in guested for us and done a splendid job. So it's nice to have them on a regular basis now. And again, I think we are the team that can beat anyone, and we probably stronger away from home than at home. But hopefully that will change a little bit with Terry coming in doing the track.
With the all-new home track advantage this year, that should be okay.
Yeah, it would be nice just to have an advantage.
Thanks, Hans. Good to see you back. Thank you. Hans Anderson, we're going to collect his race suit. So as we said, the top and the bottom of the team is remaining the same as last year. The changes come in the middle order, and back with Coventry, and he was first here back in 1995, although he's never really been away. It's Stuart Robson. It was 95, wasn't it?
Yes, it was first season.
Crikey.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the elder statesman of the team now.
It's been quite a journey, and I think you had a testimonial here as well in 2004. Been around the Premier League for a few years, back here again, but great to be back in the Elite League.
Yes, absolutely. I missed it last year, and I luckily got a few guest bookings, mainly here, which worked out really well. But not doing 2 leagues and not riding abroad was really hard financially, just doing the 1 league in Premier League. And Premier League's good, but it's getting stronger and stronger, and it's harder every year. And it's hard to earn the money, but doing the 2 leagues, obviously it lifts a little bit of pressure. And it's great to be back here. It's on my doorstep. I live less than 10 minutes from here, so it's perfect.
When you guested here last year, you were absolutely sensational. I think you had a maximum against Wolverhampton and a big score on a famous night against Kings Lynn. It couldn't have gone much better, really.
It was great, yes. I did. The guests I did for Coventry here were perfect. I did one for a double header for Eastbourne, and it was an absolute disaster. I don't know what happened there. So it was great. So it's nice. Like I say, it's nice to be back and be part of the team. It's been sort of Coventry's been my team since 1995, really. Yeah.
And your enthusiasm still. I mean, you say racing Premier League as well up at Redcar. You're still as enthusiastic as ever.
I try to be. I have to be. It's my job. Yeah. So, I'm not forward to being up there. It's a new challenge for me up there. I'm captain up there with them guys. I've never ridden with any of them. I've never been in the team with any of them. With the guys here, I know a few of the lads. I've ridden with them quite a bit, so that helps a lot. So it's all new up there. We've got a team building day out on the 22nd. We're all going paintballing, so get to know each other a little bit better, and probably move on up to watch Ricky's meeting after that as well, and hopefully we'll do that as a team and get a little bit of team bonding. It should be good.
Well, look after yourself paintballing.
I've never done it before, so it could be interesting. Yeah.
Great stuff. Cheers, Stuart. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Welcoming a new face to Coventry, and someone that has been linked with Coventry several times in previous years. Never quite happened. It has this winter. Danny King. Regular Great Britain international, and Danny, as I say, every winter it seems people say, will Danny King go to Coventry? Will he go to Coventry? Well, this year it's happened.
Yeah, finally. I'm over the moon, I really am, and just want to thank Mick actually as well for making it happen, really. I think it's been quite well known. I've wanted to come for the last few years, but it's just never seemed to have happened, but now it has.
Why is that? I mean, you've always gone well here. Is that the main thing?
Yeah, I just like it here, yeah. I mean, I remember when I started here, I never got on really well, but over the years it clicked, and it's always a track I enjoy coming to, and whenever I get a chance to ride here, whether it be guest or whatever, I always take it because it's a fantastic outfit.
You had a number of years at Birmingham, and quite often you found yourself riding at number one. This year you're coming into a team where there is already an established top order. Does that take pressure off, or how do you go into the season feeling?
Well, it does a bit, yeah. It's really difficult. Certainly last year, going into the league as a number one, and there's a lot of pressure on me because everyone's looking up to get to a good start and things, and I probably wasn't quite cut out for it. But it was a tough year, but I managed to sort of survive and see how it went. But as you say, this year we've got two solid riders and me to back them up, and that's perfect. And
also a busy year riding for Ipswich in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Again, the last few years all I've seemed to have done is Elite League, and it's just not enough meetings. It's sort of 30 odd meetings a year, and you just can't do it, and to try and stay at a competitive level doing that is difficult. So really looking forward to the year.
Welcome to Coventry. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Danny King.
Cheers.
As we say, there were a couple of changes over the winter. Cameron Woodward was initially to be in the Coventry team, unfortunately ruled out due to injury, but various changes have taken place, and we're very pleased to welcome a young man from Poland, Jakub Jamroś. Welcome to Coventry. Jakub Jamroś, is that correct?
Oh, Jakub Jamruk.
Jamrog. You're looking forward to your first season here in England?
Yes, I'm very happy because I think 3 years before every year I try find club because I know English is the best school in the speedway, and I'm very happy, and now I do.
And you rode here a couple of years ago, and you won a race against some very good riders.
Yes, this meeting is very good for me. In this, I think, second meeting in England, I must change a little my engine. I change my style because there's very different style and very different setup in engine in England. But yes, I have very very good one hit here, and I'm optimist, and I think this year for me will be good here.
Can you learn from Chris Harris, Hans Andersen, who have been here for many years?
Yes, there's very very amazing team, and I happy. And in this team is very good rider, and I think I try looking the same setup, the same ride, and I think for me is the best.
Nice to have you here, Jakub Jamroś. And as Mick has mentioned, once again we have the system for draft riders at reserve, a system that worked well in the Elite League last year. Only one Elite League club has actually kept the same 2 draft riders as last year, and that team is Coventry, and we're delighted about it. Welcome back, Jason Garrity. Welcome back as a full Coventry asset as well. Fantastic to have you back, and you must be looking forward to the season ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm an asset to Coventry, it's even better. I'm just looking forward to a good year, and hopefully it's going to be good. We're back with similar teammates. It's people who are new for a few years, so yeah, we're looking forward to have a good one.
I know you're great for the team spirit here, and when you win a race, everyone knows about it, don't they?
Yeah, well, if I don't, they know about it as well. So, yeah, I just go out there and try my best all the time. I've got good backing this year, and I just appreciate everything what people have done for me. I'm not in the Premier League. Hopefully, I get a place. So, yeah, here we go. Let's bring it on.
I was going to say that's something a bit strange over the winter. We know you left Rye House, but a little bit surprising that at the moment nobody in the Premier League has come in.
Nah, everyone's fully booked, and it's not that I don't want to jump into a place where I've been at a small track for the last 3 years, and I don't want to do it again, So I'm going to wait till I find the right deal. If it means me sitting out a month, I'm willing to do that. So yeah, here we go. But I'm focusing on Coventry, and this is my main aim to get us back where we was and hopefully go one step further.
And is the plan for you to one more year at reserve and then look to be in the main body of your team?
Yeah, definitely. Next year I definitely won't be in this again. I said it last year, but you know.
Had your arm twisted a bit?
Yeah, nah, things turned out where it worked better for everyone. So yeah, I come back at it, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna go one better. You know, the team spirit, got a good manager, Mick. Got Gary Havelock, you know, we couldn't ask for a better manager than him. We got James, I've rode it all my life, so yeah, here we go. We're looking for a good team.
It's great to see you back, and I know the fans were happy as well. Jason Garrity.
Thanks very much.
And as we said, also very popular at reserve last season and back with us once again, it's James Sargent. Welcome back, Sarge. New Zealand champion, what a winter you had.
Yeah, I loved every minute of it. It's been a good experience. So yeah, I'm hopefully looking for a good year. Last year was like my best season in Speedway. I learned a lot, and I think I got a lot better and a lot of confidence. So I'm looking forward to starting again.
Yeah, why was that? The way you finished in the last couple of months of the season, you were beating some real established riders. You must have given yourself a real boost. You thought you really made a breakthrough.
Yeah, I just got a lot of help off like Avi and all my teammates and my sponsors. Like everything just come together towards the end of the season, and it's nice to finish on a good, on an high.
And tell us about that New Zealand trip. You must have learned a heck of a lot there.
Yeah, it's been a good experience. Speedway's not as big out here as it is here, so it's like it's more like amateur, but there's still some good riders here, and like it's kept me racing all winter. I've been just practicing and just sat down doing notes. So yeah, race fit and ready.
And doing Premier League this year with Glasgow as well. So you moved up from National League, but Premier League with Glasgow, Elite League with Coventry. It's a busy year.
Yeah, it's a big year for me, so I'm looking like to get 100% and try the best I can.
Hopefully we'll get plenty more points and take lots more experienced riders and beat them. Good luck.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Cheers, James. So they are the Bees riders for 2015. What we will do now is break for one-to-one interviews. We have local radio and so on here who want to have their say, so don't go anywhere for the time being. And then photos shortly after, during which time we'll also meet the Coventry Storm riders. Thank you.